ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. It's me, Dave, the Real Music Observer, observing real music in real time for real people just like you, just like me. Feeling a little feisty today. Okay, who didn't deserve to get fired from a band? And, you know, I talk about this guy a lot, but Dennis DeYoung did nothing wrong. In fact, he was the guy who really tried for years to get Styx back together again. And Tommy was too busy in the 80s. Then he got, you know, Damn Yankees came into being, and he hooked up with those guys. That lasted 2 albums, which, you know, it's good music, but it just didn't last that long. And then eventually Tommy was in some kind of, shall we say, financial difficulty. And Dennis said, hey, let's get Styx back together. I'm doing some stuff. I got this hunchback thing I'm doing. He worked himself to the bone, Dennis, to do both things, to try to get Styx going and to keep the commitments he already had. He got light sensitive and all kinds of crazy things and going to the doctors and so forth. And if you watch the Much Ado About Imaginary Information documentary from VH1, you realize that it looks as though Dennis just doesn't want to work. Because Tommy's like, does anybody want to not work here? You know, and Dennis is like, it's me because I can't right now because I don't know what the heck is wrong with me. And rather than saying, okay, Dennis, you know, we waited, what, how many years since Tommy walked off the stage during the Mr. Roboto tour? We've waited that long. And Dennis was the one, by the way, that said, let's not replace Tommy Shaw. Can you believe all this stuff? No, that's why it ticks me off that he's not in the band. Because he did everything to try to keep the band together. And then he waited for this guy, and then he went out and rushed the whole Styx reunion thing while he was still busy because he knew his friend, Tommy Shaw, needed some money. Needed some, you know, money in the bank. And then what do the guys do? Well, you know, Dennis was good for this band for a long time, says JY. But I don't think Styx will ever get back together again unless the river Styx itself freezes over, much like the Eagles' hell freezes over crap. Dennis, by the way, what did he do after he got fired? Well, according to his Facebook post and the video I did yesterday, he didn't know what he would do. He didn't have any prospects. And then his manager showed up and said, hey, we're going to manage the crap out of you. You're going to be Dennis DeYoung and the music of Styx. We're going to get you a full orchestra. Then we're going to get you a crack band. And I don't mean the kind of crack that, you know, some of the rock stars used to... Never mind. I'll get myself in trouble. It wasn't crack. It was probably just the good stuff, you know? Okay, so getting back to Dennis, he's been working ever since. He's got this great video from 2014, which is on YouTube and probably going to go over 1 million views. Meantime, Styx is still, you know, debating whether they should do more Dennis DeYoung songs in concert. I think they have to listen to the t-shirt vendors because those guys, at least they interact with the folks that are in the crowd and probably know the mood of things better than the actual band themselves. But Dennis DeYoung, he should have never, ever gotten fired from Styx. He was Styx. He is Styx. It's just pathetic. All right, done with this video. I may do one more, and it's another one that I've talked about quite a bit. But this is so much fun that I'm just going to probably keep doing it. See you soon.